3, number 13, Steve Nash. At guard, at 6'6", number 8, Kobe Bryant. At forward, at 7 feet, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. At forward, at 6'9", number 7, Larry Bird. Your New York Knicks head coach is Mike Brown. And your Knicks.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Kobe Bryant is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Garnett in at the 4. And for New York, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Nowitzki in at power forward. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Durant. And they pick up 2.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Here's Nash from the arc. Bird, that's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Durant's shot is off. And they say you never want to get stuck in the middle. But the Raptors are in the middle, Tim. What's the plan?
Well, BA, they're still very young, and they do have some playoff potential. I think making a trade for Brandon Ingram tells you what you need to know. They wanted to be aggressive because the East feels wide open.
Good on the shot. Bird's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. And he lays it in.
As long as there's time on the clock, it's enough time for Durant.
Here's Nash. Pass to O'Neal. New York working the ball around now. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. 1:11 left to play in the first. Nowitzki, pass to Nash. 5 on the clock. Charity stripe shot.
On defense, Durant utilizes his length and quickness, creating really solid coverage. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Nash, guarded by Rose, and he gets that one.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
On the wing, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bird passes to Nash. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's New York scoring again.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
They've got Kobe Bryant, And it's O'Neal in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for New York starting the second.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. He does not get the second one. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
So it's the Knicks now. Toronto making their last shot. Fade away, and it's Nowitzki missing.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And it's Bird missing.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Here's Durant. O'Neal pulls it in. New York trailing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Bird. Knocked away. Stolen by Bryant. Here comes Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Here's Nash. Oh, Robinson with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And you heard that the Raptors were looking to be aggressive this summer, Tim. Why now?
Well, they're trying to replicate what they accomplished when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, which led to a title in 2019. So this is a front office not afraid to shake things up.
Here's Bryant. Still without a bucket. Here's Nash. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Nash passes to O'Neal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
Durant with it. Give him 8. Fires it from 18. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3. And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Kevin Durant. Kobe Bryant is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Nowitzki missing. Toronto leading by 3. Bryant finds Rose. Here's Durant. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker Raptors' 2-year, $145 million max contract. We're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chums. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Brian, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Nash. They set the screen. Pass to Nowitzki. For the tie. Toronto grabs the miss. Durant, pass to Rose. Fades back. It's hauled in by Nash. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Rose. No points so far. No good there. Here's Nash, guarded by Rose. Here's the pick. Bryant outside. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's got himself on the board with a 3 there. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks, up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Quarters behind us. We'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Rose has got the ball here for Toronto. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Bird in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Nash. Here's Bird. No good from 3. Now Durant. Intercepted. Here's Nash, guarded by Rose. Let's loose for 3. Durant with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Rose outside. From deep. Oh, he cannot hit. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bird, guarded by Durant. Durant with the rebound. The Raptors shooting around 53%, a nice number. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Yes, I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
First quarter shot. First team. Derek Rose.
And that one falls for Rose.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
And there's the drive. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Larry Bird at the line. One shot.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
And here are the Raptors now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The drive by Rose. Robinson. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Nash. Bryant outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he powers it down, one-handed.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Bird, guarded by Durant. Screen by O'Neal.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shaquille O'Neal.
And the free throw, no good. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. See you next time.